Football Manager 2023, Arsenal Development Centre, bruv. So this is obviously the best team in the world, because you have to be if you're playing for the best league in the world and you're top of the league, innit? So yeah, you have to be the greatest team of all time to do that achievement for 2022. They won the league, obviously. And man, thought, you know what, let's look at these man's youth players, and I'll look at the ones that are notable, and you already know the ones that aren't notable. You know what they look like. They're extremely dusty right now, but that's not their fault. They're only kids, yeah? So let's just look at this. I'm just going to kick off this development centre from now. Get other teams in there as well. And let's start off with Arsenal. Let's get into it. Alright, so it's come to my attention that the one first team candidate that they have is this guy right here. Let's check him out. Well, this guy's 20. I saw that they predicted that he'll be significantly or slightly better than Matt Turner. Yeah? What a way to compare yourself. You get me? That's just amazing aspiration-wise for the game. Anyway, listen, yeah? 20 and 40 reflexes, 30 in agility and 31 once for his age. To be fair, it's not bad. And if you was to promote him, if you're managing Arsenal, it's not going to be too bad, because obviously Matt Turner is a bit older. So I'd rather just release that guy, because what's the point? There's no point, bruv. Get rid of that guy. I'll use him instead if I was doing it. And in terms of signing him, if you have to pay 7 million, run away, yeah, because they're robbing you daylight, bruv. You get me? Don't do that to yourself. But if you can get him, I don't know, for cheaper than that, don't do it either. But you know, he's still young. You can see that he'll develop in the future. You know the ones that he's a young man. Let's move on, bro. Alright, my development center videos are the only ones where I'll show you who's on loan. You get me? That's the only ones. So I'm gonna get into it right now. Let's go. Alright, so we've got man like Marcelo Flores, who, let's be honest, he's 18, yeah? And that guy, he looks quite good, man. 14 dribbling and 16 flares. Amazing, man. Let's be honest. 14 technique, 12 vision and 13 passing. He's a wide player. We've met him as a natural cam, but I don't give a damn. You get me? Man's got 10 decisions. He's only 18, to be fair. Yeah, for his age, he is quite mature. Let's be real. Pace is all right. Agility and accelerations, they're all right, bruv. But the finishing is what's taking me away. I can't lie. The fact that he can shoot comfortably for his age. He is playing at Oviedo, never heard of them in my life, but stat wise, he can definitely in the future turn into a madman. And you know what I love about this guy the most, yeah? It's the fact that he's 5'5". He's one of my little minions, but we'll make a video on them later. You get me? He's doing his thing. Man like Marcelo Flores. Next we've got an 18-year-old Brooke Norton. He's currently on loan at Rotherham. You get me? He's a wing-back defender, but he's got the trait, gets full whenever possible. So yeah, he has got that time to make up his mind. He is only 18, yeah? Dribbling and crossing both 11. And then the technical ability, man's got 7 vision, bro. But you know what? He's only 18. So yeah, there's not really going to be too much. Actually, not bad. I'll slander if I have to. But listen, now he's let's be honest, he's just fast right now, and technically we want him to improve. Let's not force nothing here. And man just gave you the I don't know what to say, bro, but I've given you the facts. You get me? Alright, next we've got man like Kayon Edwards, bruv. You get me? They said that he can be potentially better than Gabriel Jesus, who is quite a decent player. He used to play for the biggest team in the world. And yeah, man, he's 18. This guy, he's got 12 finishing in there, 12 composure in there, 12 off the ball in there. Can't really get mad with that, man. And well, if he's 18 anyway, I can't really get mad with that, because God willing, they do improve to be bigger stats than what they are right now. And with game time, he'll definitely get that. So yeah, right now, I'll probably loan this guy out if I'm managing that under 21s team. Doesn't make any sense. But that, loan him out, man. He needs a loan, first team loan. He looks like he can develop in the future. Alright, next we've got an 18-year-old Salah Ulad Mahand. Alright, cool. Man is 18, I already said that. 13 vision and 13 passing is very good for his age. 12 dribbling, 13 flair, very good. He's a ball attention midfielder right now. He's currently on loan at Hull, but depending on your midfield situation, if you need a centre mid that can keep the ball, he can do a decent job at that still. Yeah, man. And he's 18. That'll be an exciting player to promote. Can't really complain if you promote him, because yeah, he'll develop in the future very well. Very good player. Alright, next we've got my young baller right here, man like Charlie Patino. This guy's so wavy, bro. So wavy, so techy. As you can see, 16 technical ability, 40 vision and 40 pass. It's just utterly, bro. It's just beautiful, bro. And listen, 14 dribbling and 13 flair. Listen, he's a centre midfielder, but yeah, he's that guy you promote immediately. He's on loan at Blackpool right now, making a name for himself. But listen, I don't give a damn. I would either terminate. You can't terminate the loan. You're gonna have to wait for him to come back. When he comes back, man's getting straight into that first team. Bun buying a new midfielder, bro. I don't give a damn. Or at least make him a squad player. But he's definitely levels. Man like Charlie Patino, wavy footballer, man. You get me? Like the ocean. All right, next we've got a 17-year-old Rel Walters, bruv. Yeah, man. Send him alone, bro. Listen, I'm not gonna try to force nothing here, man. Let's just be real. He needs to work on his ability still. I know he's 17, yeah, he's 17, but the man needs to work on that still. Let's be honest, man. Work on the ability, but he's got 10 tackling. It's not too bad, but still work on that. Next, we've got man like Zack. And yeah, listen, you know what? Yeah, the guy is 18. They said that he's gonna be better than Ben White, who is a world-class centre-back, bro. You get me? He's already got a couple similarities in the fact that he's got no strength or heading ability for his age. You get me? But he is only 18. Obviously, he needs to work on these mental abilities where the cursor is, yeah. But let's be honest, for his age, he's doing all right. Let's be real, man. He's gonna develop. I have full faith in this guy still. As long as he's getting good playing time. Tackling wise, his good positioning will improve, and the overall pivot will definitely improve, man. He's a good player, you get me? He's not too bad, but that's just for his age, you get me? Next, we've got man like Micah Berisha, bruv. Hey, listen, they said that he can potentially be better than Eddie Nketiah, but little do they know that he's better than him already. You get me? He's better than Nketiah by far. Like, no, not by far. But listen, 13 finishing, 12 off the ball, 13 pace, 12. You know what? For his age, he's all right. Let's be honest. He's an all right player. They say he's not too far from first team level. I think when he hits that 14 finishing and at least 14 off the ball, then you can kind of look at promoting him. But until then, keep him down there. Well, he's on loan right now. Keep him on that loan list until then. He is 19. I'll say by the age of 21, he'll be ready for first team football, but just not for Arsenal. Maybe for just not Arsenal, really. I'm not going to chat rubbish here. Next, we've got my little baller, man like Catalin Kajan, yeah? Yeah, man's got the right decisions. That's why I signed him in the first place. Listen, 30 dribbling and 14 flares, amazing. Amazing, yeah, in that little cam pocket right there. He's got the 13 technical ability, 14 vision, and 13 passing. Are you mad, bruv? You get me? Listen, this isn't a bad youth team at all. I'll be honest, man. They've got a very good youth team. Best team in the world of all time, yeah? And yeah, they've got quite a couple of good players. And Catalin Kajan is just another one where, for his age, he's doing quite well for himself. Let's be honest, he's 19. He needs to work on a couple of the things, but because he's that young, they will naturally develop anyway with game time. You get me? Alright, next we've got man like Tyrese Jules at loan at Ipswich. Shout out Alex. I think he should stay at Ipswich, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. In terms of the level of Arsenal, I don't really see, based on the stats, I don't really see this guy ever starting for Arsenal, ever, in a serious game, ever. I'm not gonna lie, that's just based on the stats. Like, I'll just be completely honest, man. Yeah, don't even attempt to sign that guy unless you're managing someone like Ipswich, where you know what, he might actually be world class at that level. Yeah, it makes sense if you're managing Ipswich. You get me? Man like Tyrese Jules, that's his level. I'll be honest. Next, we've got man like Miguel Aziz, bruv. All right, man's on loan at Ibiza. Man chose to go on holiday, bro. Let's be honest, man. That's a holiday ground. I didn't even know they had a flipping football team, bro. But yeah, based on the stats, I mean, 13 technique, 14 vision, 13 passing for his age. It's all right. 13 first touch, decent as well, bruv. And then he's all right physically, just not too strong, but it's all right. But I don't know, man. Something tells me that he'll be squad player level at best, on the bench at best for Arsenal. And that's after the development. That's what I'm thinking, innit? But yeah, man, I could be wrong, obviously. But he's still got decent potential if you start him week in, week out. That's what I think will happen with man like Miguel Aziz. He's all right, yeah, he's all right. All right, next we've got man like Fuller in Balogun, bruv. Yeah, man. You see the team that he's on loan at right now? I think he should stay there still. I ain't gonna lie. He's quite, 14 finishing, 14 off the ball. Like, they haven't given that to him for no reason, innit? Like, he can get busy still in front of goal. He can definitely do a job, but I think that, something just tells me that I don't think he's of Arsenal caliber. I don't think he's of Arsenal quality. But however, out of all of the youth players, if anyone has a chance of getting back into that first team, it's probably him. I ain't gonna lie. If you've got Nketiah in that first team, he can get in there as well. I don't give a damn, bro. I don't know what these men are doing, but yeah. Anyway, man, like following Balogun, he's all right. Yeah, he's just all right, but at least he can shoot. At least he can actually do something in it. So yeah, that's why I appreciate Balogun still. I don't know what I'll do with him. I'll be honest, man, but he's more good than bad for me for his age anyway. Next, we've got man like Omar Rekik, bruv. All right, man. you know what, he's 20, he's very well rounded, I'll be honest, man. He needs to work on that agility. Well, he can't really do nothing about that, but he needs to work on the physicals if he wants to be a starting centre back, because he's got decent potential. I'll be honest, man, if he was to start him week in, week out at that age, yeah, and he's got good tackling right now as well, positioning needs to improve, but if he was to start him week in, week out, he can develop into a starting centre back easily. I see that. I see the potential. I see these 12s and 13s turning into 14s, and you're looking at him differently. He looks like a good player for the future. So man like Omar Ekik, yeah, he's definitely one for the future still. Based on Arsenal defence right now, they got the best defence in the league, man. And guys like this that could start for other teams are chilling in the under 21s. Best team in the world, yeah? Best team in the flipping world. I know, right? And those are the noticeable players from the under 21s. I'm just going to quickly show you 3 that I've seen from the under 18s before I wrap up this video. But yeah, I didn't agree to showing you every single player, because you know you've got players like James Sweet who stat-wise just aren't really, well, you know, he's 18. You know, he's, why did I show him? For flip's sake. He's all right, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's all right. I don't see any significantness, I'll be honest. But yeah, man, I wanted to just show you like the players that were noticeable to me anyway. So let's get into the under 18 ones. Alright, so next we've got a 15-year-old Usman Kamara, yeah. So yeah, for a 15-year-old, I look at 10s and 11s at a very high level. I can't lie, because he's young, yeah. Because he's got that pace and off the ball, and 10 finishing, first touch, 11 dribbling as well. He looks like he'll be a little poacher or maybe a winger. I don't know, but he looks like he'll develop pretty well. So Usman Kamara, one for the future, 100 million %. He needs to work on those decisions though, Jesus Christ. But yeah, man, he's only 15. It makes sense. Alright, the next player that I think you lot should look out for in the future is Kobe Small. If the guy is 15 with 16 tackling, 16 positioning and 16 passing, and he's a ball playing defender with a good first touch as well, for the future, man, have to watch out for this guy. He could turn into a madness, bro. A monster. A freak of nature. He could turn into one of them still. So yeah, I know currently he's got 5 strength, but he's only 15. So yeah, man can definitely give him that pass still. And yeah, for your long saves, definitely come back to guys like this, 100%, because he looks like he can be a madness. He can. And the last youth player that I think is noticeable for this team is man like Alexi Rogers Ferashenko, yeah, and he's Colombian. Big up all the Colombians. Listen, 16, yeah, 16, but 13 reflexes, 12 agility, and 8-1-1s. Oh my god, I read the passing as the 1-1s. I thought it was a perfect trio, but it's not, man. But still, he's only 16. He looks like he'll develop pretty well, and I'll just say that very blindly. Honestly, is he gonna get first team football? Well, maybe for his under 18s. Just give him some time. A couple years, 5 years, see what happens, man. I also wanted to point out that English. I also wanted to point out that the under 18s manager is Jack Wilshere. So man, fully hung up the boots now, mad thing. Anyway, yeah, man, those are the Arsenal development centre players that I thought were noticeable. So if you found anyone that you would sign, or anyone that you think would turn into a good player in the future, or anyone that you think I missed that I should have put in this video, please let me know in the comments. Yeah, I really appreciate that. And yeah, you lot, if you like that video, you get me. Subscribe to the content you know what to expect from me. And I'll see you in the next episode, bruv. Safe.